So I'm Lisa Ertz. I am the executive director of the Ertz Family Foundation, and I'm Zach's mother and Julie's mother-in-law.
I'm Julie Ertz, and we are here at the showcase for the Philly High School boys. But we partnered with the Maxwell Club and Athletes Corner and be able to kind of have the Philly bridge of a bunch of nonprofits coming together to be able to support these kids on their day of greatness.
Yeah.
We really hope from this event to be able to allow these kids to be able to be supported. Like I think especially in athletics, like the biggest thing is just being able to have an opportunity. Being an athlete myself, your junior, sophomore years are like really a big year to be able to be seen, especially to be able to go to college and have that opportunity to kind of really go through that. And so to be able to have this, to be able to, show colleges, for the colleges that have come out here, I can't thank them enough. And I think this is really just kind of like that start to be able to be seen and be able to kind of show what you have as an athlete.
And additionally, we hope that these kids know that we're here for them, that we love them, that we're, trying to give them opportunities that they're not getting right now because of COVID-19 and, football not happening right now, but they can look over and say, wow, all these companies came together, all these people came together, and, we're loved. God's here for us. They're here for us. It's just, it's a bit of that hope and love, too.
My name is Donovan Williams. I just transferred to Ben Franklin High School from Future for my senior year. And today, this means a lot to me because we can't play during the regular season. And this whole pandemic hit my family hard. I got my grandparents passed away. So I'm really trying to work hard and get that scholarship to go to the next level. In the perfect world, I would get an offer to go to the next level. Any college is good for me. Being on the field today, it feels like a new beginning. You get to get back on the field. You haven't been on it for a long time. So everything good.
My name is Keyshawn Allen. I'm a student at Parkway City Middle College, but I play football for South Philadelphia High School. I've been in the Beyond the Field program since the beginning of May 2020. With everything being virtual, we started off with having Zoom meetings and just discussing the impact gun violence have on the youth. During the summer, we started hearing about calls and rumors about, season being canceled for the fall. So we started reaching out to different city officials, going downtown to City Hall, having the opportunity to go to the DA office, being able to try and persuade officials that the importance of the season, and if it's just more than about sports for us, that this is our ticket to success, coming from inner city where we don't really have much. And because the season was canceled during the fall, we hosted we hosted fall workouts twice a week. And just so we could get better and substitute for the fall season and continue doing what we love. And today is like the combine, so we basically come out here. We had 32 different schools out here to show out in front of, and just had opportunity to show what we're capable of because we couldn't have a fall season. The best part about today is just having another opportunity of doing what I love. Being able to, get my numbers and stats right, being able to be here in front of college coaches, get drill instruction and become a better athlete and become a better individual, better man as well.
My name is Keith Clark, and my son is Jason Clark, and he's a quarterback at Kensington High School. He goes to Beyond the Fields on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and this is so great for me due to the fact that, for 2 hours every Tuesdays and Thursdays, my son is in a safe zone. We live in a not too good neighborhood. There's a lot of shootings and a lot of drug activity, and I want my son to be in a safe place, and this is it. And today, this is such an amazing event is due to the fact that, so many kids from around the inner city is here today trying to do better.
My name is Marcel Quarterman. I'm the offensive coordinator at Kutztown University. I'm Philly born and bred, but it's important to be here today just to show support for these young kids of the city that don't get the opportunity this year to play football, and it means a lot to them, but it means a lot to them to see people that do care about what their future looks like. So being able to get out here and show them that people do care what the next step is for them is awesome.
How you doing? My name is Dixon. class of 2021, Boys Latin, Philadelphia Charter High School. While I'm here today, what this means to me is it means a lot. It's better opportunities. Brick shout out to Beyond the Field for orchestrating this, bringing us all together. The coaches came together, and they appointed some students, some student athletes, to come out to get our input on how we view things, because we're the ones that's affected by it. The coaches they feel bad for us because they're not in their shoes. This never happened to them before.
So I'm the Chief Program Officer at ODAT, which stands for Open Door Abuse Awareness Prevention. It's a nonprofit that started on the football field at Penwood High School when I was the head coach. And just organically, it grew into a situation where we figured out a way that how can we spread this to other groups. ODAP is a violence prevention program for youth, specifically using the vehicle of sports. We address a number of topics relating to violence, first and foremost domestic violence. Our young men are going to college campuses and they need to learn how to treat young women. Some of them don't always have the best examples around them in their own lives. And then we've seen a dramatic rise in gun violence in the city, dealing with de-escalation tactics. How do you deal when the situations are, making you angry, emotional intelligence, and then just the overall cycle of trauma. How do you cope with things that you've dealt with in your life? How do you make sure you're not a hurt person hurting another hurt person? This is a cycle that we're trying to break in the city.
My name is Devin Johnson. I'm the head coach at Imhotep Charter High School. It's very important for me to be here today because, number one, I'm here to support my players. I'm running one of the drills actually for the defensive backs. And I also wanted to support the city and the youth in our city because it's something that's very needed. You could just see the excitement in their eyes that they're actually doing something competitive and organized, just getting back to some type of normalcy. So I had to be here to support it and see it through. What I hope comes from today is I hope that, the main thing is that students get exposure, the exposure that they need. So it's a bunch of college coaches out here, they get the opportunity to show what they can do in a combine setting, just getting that exposure out, getting their names out there, hopefully get them recruited a little bit heavier because they don't have a season right now. And the other thing is just giving them some type of hope, some type of excitement because they've been off since last March. They haven't really done any type of sports activities for a long time. So them being able to come out here and compete and run around and stuff like that hopefully gives them a lot of hope and excitement going into our spring season.
Hi, I'm Victoria Brown. I'm here today with my senior, Michael J. Price. It means a whole lot for him to get the exposure, get the looks because he doesn't have any offers just yet. So it means a whole lot to him today. It means a lot to me that keep his spirits up, keep him off the street. I'm just so grateful for today.
My name is Gerald Tony from Westchester University. Maxwell Club is great. The things and the support that they give to Philadelphia and other counties is tremendous. Great cause, great source of income to help put on events like today, and they've just been a big support in all sports, really.
Hi, yes, my name is Andy Reed, and I'm here with my son, Andy Reed Jr., and we are here to participate in this combine. What it means to us is that, obviously because of the pandemic, the kids didn't get a chance to showcase, what they can do on the field, and everything was shut down. But as far as with this program, it helps them to showcase and give them an opportunity to get seen by, coaches and scouts, and just to, let loose and showcase, do their thing.
Bill Seitzer, I'm the head football coach at Frankfort High School in Philadelphia. Basically being here today is just about keeping our kids safe during a violent time in the city. When all this hit, we closed schools, shut down activities, kind of pulled the rug out from under the kids and really didn't replace it with anything. So it was it's been really important to kind of just replace all that with activities, keep the kids just off the streets at the time. It takes a village to do this, and here's our village.
Hi, my name's Mark Walport. I'm the executive director of the Maxwell Football Club. It's really amazing to be out here today after 6-8 months of hibernation for a lot of these kids, and the challenges that they've faced and the opportunities, unfortunately, that have been taken away from them, both academically and football-wise. So through the hard work and generosity of a lot of people, we were able to come together today and give them the chance to get out and showcase their skills. A lot of college coaches here, a lot of high school coaches giving their time. Michael's been part of this, and he supported us very generously to allow this to happen on a very short time. So basically, at the end of the day, it's about these kids, the opportunities that we can provide for them, the opportunity from our standpoint to let them know that people care about them, and we're going to continue to care about them and continue to help them on their path. And this is just the first, I think, of many great things we're going to be able to do together.
Michael Osborne. First and foremost, my faith is the most important thing to me. So first and foremost, I'm an ambassador for Jesus Christ. And that's what led me to the Maxwell Football Club. I'm an ambassador for the Maxwell Football Club, executive partner and entrepreneur. And when I met Mark down in Atlanta for the first time, I realized the Maxwell Football Club was more than an awards club. That they cared about individuals. They cared about high school players. They care about football, but they care about what football can do in young people's lives. And so when I learned about what the Maxwell Football Club was really about community, about helping them, my faith led me to this. And we've been able to work together, helping. This is the why. Look at these kids out here that have been given hope, where private schools are playing, public schools are not. And so now they have this showcase where they're able to see that people care and that there's hope. And there's many things like that we're doing with the Maxwell Football Club that I'm very excited about and working with Mark. It's incredible.